Okay, today's commute is going to be a little bit of an experiment, and I can already tell I think I'm going to like it. It's probably hard to see from this angle, but I reversed the stem on these handlebars. So the folding mechanism is kind of angled so that the handlebars and entire stem assembly fold back in this direction, right? So it's more compact when it's all folded up. So in order to achieve that, the entire steering assembly neck is sort of leaning forward. So it's actually kind of out in front of the forks a little bit. Which, when I first got the bike, it took me a minute to get used to. It seemed kind of weird. But I did get used to it. The geometry of this bike is just kind of weird, especially if you're used to like a BMX or a regular kind of, you know, diamond frame cruiser bike or mountain bike. Because the battery is behind the seat post, and there's another kind of a longer upright tube connecting the front and the back of the bike. The wheels are a little bit far apart. So that puts the seating position kind of in a backward tilt, and then you've got your handlebars in a frontward tilt. So it was a little awkward for me at first. Of course, after 500 miles, I think I'm like pushing, what, 520 miles? 525 miles. Obviously, you totally get used to it. You know, it's no big deal. But this morning, I'm like, I wonder if I could just reverse that whole steering assembly situation. So I turned the whole gooseneck around to where it's pointing back towards me. And the steering is a little weird. You know, I'm gonna have to get used to it all over again. But before, it was really weird because it seemed like you were almost having to kind of counter steer. Like when you're going really slow, kind of taking a hard little curl up a sidewalk or something. Now, obviously, the people that designed this bike are a lot smarter than me, and they did it that way for a purpose. But as it stands right now, this is nice. Just having these handlebars right here in front of me like a regular BMX. And I also think it looks a little bit better because it's swept back. I always think counter angles, especially going forward on a moving vehicle, just seems weird to me. Steering's a little bit tighter, you know, it's like, woo. So I'm not 100% sure that this configuration is going to take, but it didn't break anything. 2 hex head bolts on the neck, and then one larger kind of, I think it's like a 10 mil hex head down the center of the neck. Turn it all around and flip your bars. You don't even have to disconnect anything, just kind of rearrange stuff. Now, I can already tell that this position is putting a lot less kind of weird strains on the front forks. The front forks always felt kind of squishy to me, so I have them tightened down as far as they'll go. Not locked, but I don't know, man, this feels pretty good. I could probably go ahead and move my seat back a little bit. I've got it pushed as far as I possibly can on the post because it was so awkward before. I think now I can actually move it back to a regular spot. Yeah, man, it just feels like my weight is centered on here a lot better, but the steering is a little weird, but I think it's more about me getting used to it. Oh, standing up is much better. Yeah, I'm liking this. Love the way it feels. Not 100% sure about how it steers. Ooh, that's quick now, boy. Holy crap. Oh, this is such a happy bike with that derailleur. I didn't realize how busted up my old one was. Hey guys, I'm in the Star Wars pajamas. So it's next evening and I've got about 30 miles on the bike in this configuration and I absolutely love it. I don't know if it's in my head or what, but I swear the thing rides better, especially when standing up. Just something about the dynamics of having your weight pushing here instead of kind of canted out here. I don't know, man, I just really dig it. So in order to do this, all you got to do is loosen up these 5mm hex bolts. You don't have to take them out, just loosen them up. And then down here in the neck, there's a 10mm Allen. I'm going to use a ratchet for that. And just same thing, don't take it out, just loosen it up and it'll swing right around. And when the bars are down, they're going to fold this way instead of back the other way. But when it's all folded up, it's kind of a tighter unit, you know, because you don't have the handlebars out in the way. So that's another little bonus. And once you got them turned around, just pop those Allens loose, turn your handlebars around. You might have to adjust a few things here. I think all I had to adjust was my throttle and the screen a little bit because I kind of got the bars a little bit more even with the neck. And that was it, done. Easiest mod ever. And you can see my seat's way forward on those rails. I've got it loose right now, so you can see that since my handlebars are a little bit further back, I can put my seat a little bit further back. And that is going to make the shock absorber function better. I'm centered a little bit more over the battery and the rear suspension. I got a feeling that's going to help out a lot more too. I just now did that. I might even try the Wallke stock seat. I don't think I gave that thing a fair shake. And I wouldn't mind putting this back on that bike because that thing's a brick. Anywho, that's where I'm at right now. Got a lot more to go. Still got to deal with adding a headlight. This one is actually fine for the standard guy, but you know, I want bigger, better. Plus I wear goggles and glasses. So, you know, I want to light it up. I'll talk about my auxiliary lights also when I'm doing that video. Added a few there. Yeah. It's like Christmas time. All right. Cheers, guys. See you in the next video.
Thanks for watching.
Like, share, and subscribe. Please and thank you.
Good job. Make sure you bring it back with a full tank.
Okay.